snack has played a huge part in my training camp. The protein, the ZMA, everything, the pre-workout, it's played such a major part in my training camp, keeping me healthy, keeping me recovered, keeping me feeling good, strong, and ready for my next workout.
We saw a huge upset.
Oh, yeah.
Andy Ruiz. What do you think of that over Joshua?
That was great for boxing. Unexpected, but it was great for boxing. It lets these guys know, man, that with hard work and determination, you can beat anybody. You feel me? So that's what we all live for, that underdog when the underdog wins, man. There's no greater feeling because Andy Ruiz's dream came true. Everything he was putting in the ring year after year after year, all the times he stayed focused. It was for that moment. It was for that moment of opportunity. He seized it. And that's what it's all about. That's why boxing is the greatest sport alive.
Does he beat Joshua in the rematch?
He can beat Joshua in the rematch because if you saw that fight, you understood that the skills are right on the same level. You know, he didn't outclass, Anthony Joshua couldn't outclass Andy Ruiz. I don't think on fight night, and I don't think on any day. So what does that mean? That means Anthony Joshua is going to have to go to work. He's going to have to go to work and be deliberate about what he's training and how he's training and preparing. And he needs a teacher in his corner. He needs somebody to lay down that game plan, map out that game plan, break Ruiz down, and give him the best game plan to win. I know what that game plan is. I can institute that in Anthony Joshua, and I put my name on the short list. I'm not saying that his trainer failed him. I'm saying everybody failed him, his manager and promoter. Because if they were on Team AJ, they should have cared enough to pull his coat if he wasn't taking care of small details. That's what a trainer's responsibility is, to make sure the camp are paying attention to detail when it comes to the fighter. And I think that message gets lost in the whole scheme of things. You know, a trainer that has been there ain't going to get excited because they're going to New York and they're on pay-per-view. He's been there, he's done that. He's going to stay focused on the task at hand. And a lot of times these guys get their heads caught up in the clouds too, because they're going places they've never been. How you going to know how to act? How you going to know how to react if you're going somewhere you've never been? I've been to that mountaintop time and time again. It's familiar to me. That's the difference.
Did he look off too?
He looked like he didn't train, he didn't prepare.
How so? What
mentally and physically.
Yeah?
Completely. He wasn't ready to fight a real fight. Anybody could have beat him that night. He wasn't mentally ready, prepared for a real tough fight.
What gave you the indication of that? What'd you see that we're not seeing?
246 pounds on the scale. If you had a real training camp and you 246 pounds, how much weight did you lose in training camp? Were you 265? There's a good chance he was. He was too bloated. All that water in his muscles. Come on, man. When that lactic acid get in there, he can't fight. And fatigue make cowards out of all of us. He didn't put the work in. He thought he could turn it on at any time and get Ruiz out of there. A big mistake. I made that mistake before against Eric Harding the first time. You know, you're human, but get back to the drawing board now. Don't make the same mistake twice. And if you do the same thing you did, expect the same results. It's time for change.